Welcome to Arkham Bomb Squad. I hope you're excited. As far as our opening hand goes, we have Darksteel Forge in our hand. And actually, let's go on Mulligan, not super. Ugh. Let's go for one more go. Typically with this, and we have Phyrexian Processor 2. Yes, we will keep on this one. This is exactly what we want to see. We need to hit a artifact creature to get down for Arkham, but this is a very nice opening hand. Let's go and put down Mirror Incubator. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, let's go and put that on the bottom. I'm not super wild about that. And then opponents on the play, we're going to let them do their thing. But yes, welcome to Arkham Bomb Squad. It has been a very long time since we played Arkham, so I'm really excited about this particular match. We get down Misty. Actually, we go for Island. We'll get that down. We'll go and pass the turn. We're playing Arcum Dagsson, the official Bomb Squad member right here. Target artifact creature's controller sacrifices. That player may search their library for a non-creature artifact card, put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle their library. And then we hit another Island. So we get down Island, and then anything else, kick it back over there. Playing against Rorix, the Bladewing. Actually, there's no "the" in there. It's just Rorix Bladewing. Flying in haste for a 6/5. Always enjoy playing against some, not necessarily old school commanders, but, you know, just kind of flavorful commanders. So hopefully we should be in for a pretty good match, especially with it being red versus blue. So that'll be pretty cool. I think next turn we'll probably end up getting down Arkham. We'll get down Ancient Tomb. Unfortunately, we don't have a creature to get down at this point. Do we want to leave him out? Yeah, that's fine. You know, it'd be a good way to kind of test for some spot removal. So we go Arkham. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. And use that last 2 colorless mana. Get down Arkham, and then anything else, we're going to go and pass the turn. Let's go to a quick shout out to our sponsor. Shout out to MTGOTraders. If you got into Magic via Arena and you want to play some Eternal Magic, whether it's Modern, Commander, Legacy, whatever floats your boat, be sure to check out MTGO and check out MTGOTraders. They will certainly take care of you. And it looks like we're playing against Scred Red, which is just really cool. I think at this point, we're going to give our opponent Scred. And the Vishano Heretic is definitely something we need to watch out for. So let's go ahead and let's get that popped up. That way we can keep check on it. And Scred did go into their hand. So that's the egg. There we go. Let's make sure we get 2 different little zones popped up so we can keep check of it. Okay, now we do have Pithing Needle, so that will certainly allow us to take care of Karn. So we're okay in that particular position. Let's get down Manamo. Let's go for Welding Jar. And that would give us just a little bit of extra protection against some sort of artifact if they try to go to destroy it. Let's go for Pithing Needle. We're going to name Karn on this. Scion of Urza. There we go. Don't want to name the Silver Golem. That might not be too good. And then I guess at this point, there's no other creatures, so yeah, we'll go and push in at Karn. That way, just in case they get some sort of answer for our Pithing Needle, we'll at least kind of they'd have to fight through some stuff. We got Welding Jar on Pithing Needle, but at this point, we slowly want to start ticking away at Karn. That does leave them open if they end up making down the land drop for the turn. All right, so they're going to end up going for Scred. Yeah, that's fine. Well, we do have Arcane Denial. That'll be a little bit extra card draw. Yeah, let's go for that. That'll kind of crack open just a little bit. We can stomp that one, cross that one off their hand, and then we can keep the exile card kind of over there. The only thing is they can't bring it back, so... Dragon Whisper, okay. Oh, man, I love the art on this card. It's one of those cards where you're like, man, I want that as a poster. That looks good. But anyway, let's talk about Arkham. It's something that if you've been a fan of the channel for a long time, or a friend of the channel for a long time, you may have seen this a time or two, and especially since the beginning. And I'll kind of tell the backstory of it here in just a second. So opponent's going to cash into card draw. Should have stacked those triggers just a little bit differently. Ooh, there we go. Now we're kind of getting somewhere, especially with Manamo. So let's go Misty. Let's get down Midnight. That's going to be a free spell for us to cast. Get down Arcbound Worker. And then we're going to go ahead and sacrifice Arcbound Worker, because at this point right now, we need to get some sort of protection for Arkham. So let's go ahead and get this popped out. Let's grab a Lightning Greaves. And we're going to put that +1 counter on the Mirror Incubator. Let's get down Lightning Greaves. Yes, we're definitely going to use that ability. Let's go for Untap Arkham. Now, that does leave 5 cards in their hand with 2 open mana. So at this point, we're still going to stick Lightning Greaves on there. We can always shift Lightning Greaves around if we need to. But once we sacrifice Midnight, we're going to grab ourselves a Mirror Incubator. There we go. So now we're in a safe spot now. We're in Arkham's safe spot. We've got him protected. We're going to leave Arkham untapped at this point right now. That way we can start kind of sacrificing some of these artifact creatures, and I'll kind of explain what our win condition for the deck is. So Arcum was the very first request that I ever had on my channel, and when I kept looking at builds for Arcum, I kept coming across, you get down Larry David's disc, and then everything's indestructible, and you just keep blowing everything up. And that didn't sound like a lot of fun, and so I was like, well, what are some of the weirdest enchantments out there? Or not enchantments, artifacts. And let's see. Hoarding Dragon enters the battlefield. Search your library for an artifact card. Exile it, then shuffle your library. Okay. So what are some of the weirdest artifacts out there? And I came across Armageddon Clock, and I came across it's Armageddon Clock, and then what else? Oh, then Mirror Universe, which is just you get to exchange life totals. And I was like, how do I make this work? And so my very, very early builds of this deck was very clunky, is a really good way to kind of explain that. And but then I found Phyrexian Processor, so I'll kind of explain. I hate to call it a combo deck because it's not really a combo deck. It's just like a synergy deck that just has like a bunch of steps. So it's kind of like Splinter Twin with like 5 extra steps attached to it. So let's go and go for a Arcum. Yes, we're going to use that ability. And this is the first step that we're going to go for. We're going to go for Mirror Turbine. Yes, that is correct. So we're going to grab Mirror Turbine. Let's go for a Mirror Turbine activation. That's going to put a mirror on the battlefield. Let's go and crack Misty. And with them being tapped out, we might end up just going for another dramatic reversal. I think that's going to be good. So we can untap Arcum. And at this point, what we need is we need to get Armageddon Clock down. Let's get a mirror token. Actually, now that I think about it, we need to get some good protection going. That's going to be the better option. So let's grab Darksteel Forge. And now we're in our complete safe spot. This is a really good safe place for us to be. All right, so we're protected. We go for Lightning Greaves onto Mirror, and then let's go for a Mirror Turbine activation. Let's go for our Arcum activation on this Mirror that we just made. And let's grab ourselves Armageddon, hold on, yeah, we're grabbing Armageddon Clock. Yes, that's correct. All right, so when you get a trigger on Armageddon Clock, let's go for the Minamo trigger, untap Arcum. And all right, so now that we're in our little safe spot, if they have Lightning Bolt or something, they've got it, then we can try to get down Arcum next turn. But and let's get Lightning Greaves shifted back over there. Okay, now we're in a good spot. Anything else? No, we're gonna go and pass the turn. We're not gonna worry about Karn, and we got Hoarding Dragon. We've got I think we're good. Okay, so we're just gonna go and pass the turn. So now we've gotten down Armageddon Clock. So step 1. To the bomb squad, get down Armageddon Clocks. At the beginning of your upkeep, we're going to be able to put a Doom counter onto Armageddon Clock. Then, it deals damage equal to the number of Doom counters on it to each player. Then for a 4-mana activation, and any player can activate this, remove a Doom counter from Armageddon Clock, and then only during the upkeep step. All right, so Doom Whisper is going to gain flying until end of turn. So they're going to be able to swing in. I'm trying to figure out if we can close it out, because we need to grab Phyrexian Processor. Yeah, I think we can do it. So we go Phyrexian Processor, get our life total down all the way low. So they're going to swing in for 10. They're going to swing in for 12. That's going to knock us down. I think because we go Phyrexian Processor with that last mirror, and then we get the Armageddon Clock. They're tapped out on mana, and then we can grab Mirror Universe. Yeah, I think we're good. All right, so we're going to go for Arcum. And we definitely do not want to tap down Ancient Tomb. So we're going to go, yes, we're going to use that ability. And let's get this popped out. Let's grab ourselves a Phyrexian Processor. And we're going to pay 12 life on Phyrexian Processor. And the key to this interaction is to do it as quickly as possible. All right, so during our upkeep, we're going to make ourselves a mirror token. Let's go. Let's make a mirror. And we're going to go for Sacrifice the Mirror. We're going to go for Mirror Universe. Let's get this popped out. There we go. Grab Mirror Universe. We're going to exchange life totals with our opponent. So they're going to go to 1. We're going to go to 29. We're going to get the Doom, get the Doom trigger on the Armageddon Clock. And then there we go. We're going to put them all the way down to 0. So you can see that this is... I haven't done that in so long. Oh man, that feels good. But yeah, this is exactly what we're going to do with Arcum Bomb Squads. There's a lot of steps involved in here, and you have to get really lucky sometimes. But you can see where you can get down, if the cards go your way, get down a few extra activations with Banamo. You can definitely close the game out with Armageddon Clock. But yeah, that's the deck right there. Mirror Universe, Armageddon Clock, and then using Phyrexian Processor to get your life total down all the way down at the bottom. So anyways, if you enjoyed Arcum Bomb Squad, like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye. Welcome to Arcum Bomb Squad. Hope you're excited. As far as opening hand goes, we've got, let's see. Yeah, I guess we could keep on this one. We don't really have any sort of ramp, but we do have Mana Leak if we want to catch something. And we do have Manam. Yeah, we're going to keep on this one. So hopefully we can get some good stuff going. But yes, welcome to Arcum Bomb Squad. And also, this is I'll go ahead and get it out there. This is a Good Morning Vietnam video. So letting my voice, still trying to get my my voice warmed up a little bit. But anyway, welcome. Let's have some fun. So let's go and get down, we'll just get down Island at this point, and then anything else past the turn to our opponent. We're playing Arcum Dagsson, the official Bomb Squad person himself. Sacrifice, target artifact creature's controller sacrifices. That player may search their library for a non-creature artifact, put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle their library. Let's go Island, and let's just slowly start working towards some of these mirrors. We can get down Plague Mirror. That'll put on a quick little Arcum for next turn, and hopefully we can start searching up some of our protection for Arcum. Playing against Damia, Sage of Stone, Death Touch, skip your draw step, then at the beginning of your upkeep, if you have fewer than 7 cards in your hand, draw cards equal to the difference. So, let's see if we can't get Arcum out at this point. So we go for Manamo. I mean, we're open to a counterspell, but really, you want to get down Arcum as quickly as possible. And then if we can get this to stick and get some protection next turn, we'll definitely be in a really good position. So we'll go and pass the turn. So we did cover both commanders. Let's give a quick shout out to MTGOTraders. If you want to get into any sort of Eternal Magic format, whether it's Commander, Modern, Legacy, MTGO is your #1 source. And be sure to check out MTGOTraders. Shout out to inkgaming.com if you want to use coupon code JOLT, or, oh no, I'm trying to see. Okay, yeah, we do have an answer for that. Okay, I think we do. I hope we do. We're gonna have to find something here in a little bit. Let's get down Ethereum Sculptor, and yeah. So the okay, we get down Mirror Retriever. Now, there's another way that we can win with this deck, and we'll get down Hover Mirror too. So if we can just start going wide with mirrors, then we'll be in a really good spot. Let's go and push in with Plague Mirror. Swinging for once, knocking out a 29, then we'll go and pass the turn. So this particular deck, oh yeah, use coupon code JOLT to get 10% off your order and help the channel at the same time. So now it's free time. We can talk about whatever we want. This Arcum deck, this is a very, very, I hesitate to even call it a combo deck. It is a synergy deck. You get a lot of these random artifacts. So the main win condition for this deck is Armageddon Clock, and using Phyrexian Processor, and then using Mirror Universe to exchange life totals during our upkeep with our opponent after going for a really nice Phyrexian Processor. So the win condition for this deck is really clunky. There's a lot of steps. We have to get down Arcum, we have to protect Arcum, then we have to get down Darksteel Forge to protect our artifacts, and then so it's just kind of like Splinter Twin with like 5 extra steps, which that's the best kind of Splinter Twin right there. And so, unfortunately, with Arcum being taken care of, that really makes this deck not operate as it should. So, if we can find a way for that, to get rid of that Imprison in the Moon, then we can maybe find a way out of this one. But let's get down Island. And the good thing is, you've got some fun cards in here, something like Mirror Incubator. So, let's go for Mirror Incubator. That's going to be 1, 2, 3... And we'll still go and leave all of our mirrors down. And once we end up going for the sacrifice ability, we'll just get a ton of mirrors on the battlefield, and hopefully we can close it out. Do we want to push in? So we can push in with 1. That's going to be swinging in for the 1, 2. Yeah, that'd be good. All right, so we're going to go and swing in for 2. That's going to knock them down to 28, potentially, if they offer not to block. And then we'll kick it back over there. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If they make the land drop, that will be them tapping completely out for Damia. Now, if they end up going for that, what we can do is we do have the 6 mana available to us. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We go for a nice Mirror Incubator, end up with a ton of mirrors on the battlefield. And the cool thing is, we can do this during our opponent's end step. So that way we can exile a ton of artifacts and end up with at least, I'm pretty sure we've got at least 28 artifacts in here. So between Farhaven, Elf, and a few other things, hopefully that's enough to close the game out. Now, this is not the traditional way to win with the deck, but yeah, it's plan B. It's actually kind of like Probably like, ooh, opponent draws a card, draw 2 card. Okay, that's actually not too bad. So they get down Consecrated Sphinx, we're going to be able to, they're going to draw 2 cards. And then we rip into Island. So let's get Island down. And at this point, let's just go and pass the turn. We're going to leave up this open mirror incubator. About the only way they can really stop this is if they have some sort of activated ability, where that's not activated ability, but something like Disallow, where it's a counter target activated ability or something like that. Other than that, we're going to end up with a really nice army of mirror tokens. And really, I think we just need to push past 3 blockers, you know, especially if they just get down Damian next turn. So we'll see what else they get down. But this particular deck, you know, it has a very rich history on my channel. And whenever I first started it, this was the very first deck that I took a request on. I can't remember, I think the first deck well, no, it wasn't Omnath. I can't remember what commander deck I first recorded with, but this was the first one where once I started my channel, somebody said, hey, you should do this. And so I built it. And when I kept looking at Arcum builds, I kept seeing, all right, opponent's going to scoop it up on this one. They're going to have to yield to the power that is Mirror Incubator. And even though Arcum got imprisoned in the moon, he is a bad boy sometimes. A cube of mirrors was enough to make Damia say, hey, we're out. So anyway, I may end up... This deck is just goofy. Anyway, I'll probably splice this video together later on down the road. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.